Fenix is trapped. As you said, Taz, he is fading.
Watch the left hand. He still had it up and up.
That rear choke is in tight. Look, the grapes are in, the grapevines. I don't think Phoenix is getting out of this.
He's set up, though.
Fenix, he's trying to roll towards the ropes.
Fading, man. I'm telling you, I've had guys in this position. You're done.
That is it. John Moxley with the win.
The winner of this match, John Moxley.
And now the Blackpool Combat Club heading into Stadium Stampede. Not only with momentum, but with 3 mystery partners, 3 wild cards on their side.
We got company in the ring.
Wait,
we got a crowbar there. That's a crowbar.
There's 2 crowbars. Wheeler Yuta's got 1 as well. What the hell is going on?
Claudio holding Fenix by the mask with a crowbar and Wheeler Yuta. No, can't. Wait, is that Ortiz?
Where the hell's that's Ortiz?
We haven't seen him since things broke down between Ortiz and Eddie Kingston. And
hold on a minute. Santana!
Mike Santana!
It's been over a year since we've seen him.
Making his return and charging right at Penta El Ceramiento. And the Mad Ball just took out Eddie Kingston. The Mad Ball took out Penta, and now inside the ring.
Ray Phoenix just got whacked with a crowbar in the side of the head. Crowbar.
I can't believe this. Former best friends with Kingston. Santana Ortiz.
Mike Santana making his return. Ortiz making his return.
Best friends here.
The best friends now coming down.
Last time we saw Santana and Ortiz, blood and guts. Last year. Teaming with the BCC.
And now, Kingston and Penta caught by surprise. I think we know who the Blackpool Combat Club is enlisted in. Look at Doc Sampson.
I think Phoenix, he's in bad shape here. He's hurting.
They got cracked in the side of the head with
the crowbar.
With a freaking crowbar.
And think about it, I mean, the hostilities between Mike Santana and Ortiz and the best friends. They had the original parking lot fight at Daly's place.
They're calling for more help here for Phoenix. I think that's the bigger picture. He's in bad shape.
Yeah,
Phoenix is in bad shape. He's not moving much there.
No. Now, wow, this is...
Yeah, the EMTs are out. You see other members of our medical staff out. Yeah, keep on walking. That's just... I mean, look at the face of Eddie Kingston.
Well, he's concerned. He's got concern for Ray Phoenix.
Now the backboard being slid into the ring. This is not what you want to see headed into an event like All in London. Kingston, obviously, I mean, a conflicted look on his face. He's got one of his best friends in the world, Ray Phoenix.
He's an emotional guy anyway, is Eddie Kingston. And you can understand it. You can understand his emotion right now. For crying out loud, but... And look at...
Well, we just hope that Ray's going to be all right.
Yeah, this is some nervous pacing going on inside the ring, some frustration, but we know Ray Phoenix is going to get the best medical attention that our team can provide, and we will provide you with an update on Ray Phoenix suplexing Chuck Taylor into the barricade, but right now Trent Beretta charging in. Moxley! The board into the face, the barbed wire into the face. And now it's a kendo stick from Ortiz, but I think a kendo stick perhaps wrapped in barbed wire.
Oh! Whoa, something went flying.
Look how opened up that Beretta is on his left eye.
And now the action's still in the royal box.
Yeah, it's 2-on-1 up there, guys.
Yeah, Chuck Taylor, he was taken out with that suplex in the parking lot. There's Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. Oh, Chuck Taylor coming back. Is that an umbrella?
It appears to be.
Oh, nasty.
Wheeler Yuta just got an
Well,
umbrella jammed
people
into
were
his mouth.
expecting rain, but instead of rain, it is blood that is pouring all over Wembley Stadium.
Claudio Castagnoli, Chuck Taylor, men also with their long history, long shared history.
There's another umbrella. Ooh. Surprised maybe we'll see Mary Poppins in a second.
Inside the ring, Orange Cassidy just having a barbed wire board
What
driven
is
into his head.
this?
Oh!
Oh!
Claudio Castagnoli suplex on the bar top there in the royal box.
Yeah, that's. Oh, here we go, right in front of us.
Watching
John
our
Moxley.
monitors and John Moxley. Just, Eddie Kingston now. Kingston taking out the security staff up in the royal box. And inside the ring, Orange Cassidy and Ortiz.
It appears that bar top is granite or some sort of substance that just does not give. This is unbelievable.
I think Eddie Kingston's down. He may have had a bottle broken over his head.
Yeah, that's a good call. He is. He's holding his head, left side of it.
As inside the ring, Mike Santana Ortiz.
I can tell you personally, as a former competitor myself, this is very hard to watch.
Trent Beretta bloodied.
Here we go.
And up.
Oh, okay. All right, let's pin him now. Let's finish this.
No, Moxley has no such compunctions.
No, you're right. And Nigel, it's not only very hard to watch, as an athlete, I know it's got to be very hard to come back from. I mean, you could need all these guys could need some time to heal.
And that is a barbed wire board that Moxley's introduced, but Trent Beretta was trying to reverse it. Moxley and down! Sends Beretta for a ride.
Trent Beretta has been beaten alive here tonight. And they're not done with him yet.
Now Ortiz ascending to the top.
There we go.
Oh, 80,000 people stunned by this level of violence. Oh.
The cover, and so close.
John Moxley has made it his mission to just go after Orange Cassidy here. And he has stayed on him. There you see it.
Nigel, we've heard from the Blackpool Combat Club. They call people like Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Orange Cassidy, they call them amateurs because they have fun inside the ring. They have fun with professional wrestling.
Yeah, they believe you should take professional wrestling seriously. And on that point, I would agree, certainly. This is going to be serious.
Oh! The surgically repaired neck of Trent Beretta is just that glass. Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh my God.
Look at the power! There is no one like Claudio Castagnoli. Pound for pound, perhaps the strongest man in our sport.
How about the power reserve late in this match? Oh my God, here he comes. Like a man possessed. A wild man, and they're chanting Eddie's name.
Marching down to the ring like Terry Funk. Battering.
Great call.
Anyone in his path.
One of the most authentic and engaging characters we have ever seen in AEW.
And you can hear the guttural screams of Eddie Kingston. So much hatred for Claudio Castagnoli.
Got a chair wrapped in barbed wire. Just noticed that.
And now his friend, his former friend, John Mox. Oh, roll up there. 1, 2, and no.
They almost stole it.
Hurricane! Moxley looking for paradigm shift. Hurricane on Moxley. Oh! Moxley, orange punch! The glass on the hand! 2, 3!
Holy smokes, he won it!
The winners of this match, the team of Eddie Kingston, Penta Oscuro, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
4 orange punches, but the last one with the hand wrapped in glass, Nigel.
It speaks volumes about how tough Ring of Honor champion Claudio Castagnoli is. That's what it took to beat the man from Switzerland. But be that as it may, you cannot understate the fact that tonight the Blackpool Combat Club were on the losing end of this matchup.
Oh, look at this moment between John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. And
Kingston says he's number 1.
Oh, God. Orange Cassidy just collapsed. They tried to hold him up, he just collapsed.
yeah, Cassidy is clutching that right hand very, very close to his body.
Well, they like a good scrap in England. They love that.
They got
had
one.
it all. Take a look down now.
Let's take a look at the closing sequence. Boom.
Driving Moxley into the chair and then boom! With the added impetus of the glass, you can see Castagnoli stunned, out cold. That enough to pick up the win for Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Penta Oscuro, and Eddie Kingston victorious in something that Wembley Stadium, throughout its storied history, Nigel, has never quite seen the likes of.
Speaking for myself, I hope we don't see it again. Just disgusting, blood, guts, every detritus you could imagine. We'll have to change the canvas, but be that as it may, best friends still, Orange Cassidy. Happy again.
Well, they can't change the canvas yet, Nigel, because we still got guys tied
There's a
up.
time in everyone's life where you reach a fork in the road. But when you get there, there's decisions that need to be made in order to proceed in the right direction. Some roads are easy and lead to mediocrity and comfortability, and some roads come with new challenges and force you to grow. If there's one thing I've learned through this process is that you can't depend on anyone to have your same passion or drive, or hell, to even have your back the same way that you would. But with that being said, the world has been asking all these questions, and now the world is about to get all their answers. The road I've chosen to take is one that must be taken on my own. No crutch, no crew, straight dolo, exactly how I like it. All I've done my entire life is bet on myself. But I'll tell you this, I'm not here to be another guy in the game. I'm here to be the guy. And I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but you can ask me if I give a damn. I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And if you ain't down, you're gonna get run down. The nastiest is yet to come.
2 Julys ago.
2 Julys ago is right, and he looks great. He looks in great shape, and you can tell that Bronson's trying to take the fight right to him, which is not a bad idea to see what he's made of here after this long layoff.
Bronson really coming in hard. Those right hands on Mike Santana. Fans just want to wish everyone a happy Hispanic Heritage Month, recognizing and celebrating the histories, cultures, and contributions of Latino, Latina, and Hispanic American citizens as Mike Santana back at Bronson and up those big chops. But Bronson cuts off the momentum with a quick boot to the stomach.
And Santana, though, really that game speed. He's wrestling at game speed right now. The rust seeming to come off during this match here.
Nice reversal there by Bronson, and Santana rolls through with the cutter.
So smooth on that roll through to the cutter, Excalibur. Nicely done.
Santana picking his shot discus. Lariat Bronson goes down in a heap. Bronson to the outside, right in front of our broadcast position, trying to collect himself, and Mike Santana, tope suicida.
And I'll tell you what, the footwork, the positioning, the speed and explosiveness, it is all there for Mike Santana, answering almost all the questions we have. But I wonder, is this coming from adrenaline in his hometown here in New York City?
They are behind him. There is no question that he is answering the call to the fans. They're loving this Bronx native, what he's doing so far.
Bronson down in the corner, Mike Santana, cannonball senton. Did you hear the impact on that? And now, Santana. This could be the beginning of the end for Bronson. The double underhook. And Mike Santana hooks the far legs and scores the win.
The winner of this match, Mike Santana.
And what strength from Santana Excalibur. The speed, the strength, it's all there. It's all coming together for Santana in his return to single competition.
The old proverb of a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This was a great step on the path to Mike's. Oh, wait a second. Ortiz, the former tag team partner of Mike Santana, the man who Santana, in not so many words, referred to as a crutch. Tony, this has gotten tense.
Wow. And I thought they were going to come to blows. I really did, based on all that we've heard Santana say, but
Okay.
there you go. There's a reaction from Ortiz.
Well, fans, still more Rampage Grand Slam to come right here on TNT.
The modern day Midnight Express. They know each other better than they might know themselves.
I personally feel like we're at the top of our game, and now is just for us to put out the very best work, make it a consistent thing.
Because it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, they ain't talking to each other, bro, and it breaks my heart because I spent a lot of time with them, and they're like, you know, I've said it before, they're like my son. That's a shame because those guys were together, they've been together a long time.
I didn't think you could surprise me anymore, but yeah, here we are. I was supposed to do this eye to eye, right? Like a man, like something you claim to be, a man. But yet here we are. You said no and just went home in protest. Some tough guy you are. I'm right here standing, still standing, and where are you? But you know what? Here's the truth. You're still that sad little kid in the staircase in Avenue D Projects crying after a fight you caused. This tough guy persona that you claim to have, this thug, this gangster, is a defense mechanism for that fragile little kid that you are on the inside. Because if you were a man, you'd be standing right here looking me in my eyes and taking this in. But you always run from the truth. And you know what makes me sick? That people look up to us. People like us don't achieve heights like this very often. And when they do, they celebrate. There's people that look up to you as a role model and an idol. And you spit on them. You spit on me. Because you're not who you claim to be. And I'm going to expose you. Karma took your one knee. I'm gonna take your other one. You know what I realized? Why I fought so hard for Proud and Powerful to work? That's because at one point in time, Mike Santana, you believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I spent over a decade trying to repay that favor to you. But sadly, I realized you were never standing with me, you were just standing next to me. But you being you, you gave me a new sense of purpose. And that's to hurt you how you hurt me.
Here it is.
Oh, here
Week
you are.
after week.
It's bright outside,
Now
huh?
you're gonna pop this
He took the glasses off.
Every week you wanna come and pop this in front of these cameras.
Sure.
But where were you the entire time that I was out? Where were you when I went through surgery?
Put me down.
14 months. And I got not one call, not one text from you.
What happened the year before that?
What about the time where I had to check myself into a rehab? When I spent 30 days facing my problems? Where were you? Where were my brother?
Oh, really?
This whole time?
Really? You weren't talking to me for a whole year
Well, you
before
wanna
that.
come up here in front of these cameras
You
and
weren't
pop
talking
that
to You
right?
weren't talking to me.
So how
you weren't
about
talking to anybody.
we handle this the best way that we can?
Oh,
How
yeah?
about we put our
Yeah?
hands to work?
Put me down.
And we do this
Put me down.
the right way.
The first one
the
to be
way
free.
that we do it where
Put
we
me
come
down.
from,
Put
right?
me down. I know you hate yourself. You
I
hate
love
yourself.
myself more
Yeah.
than anything in the world. You
Yeah.
can't stand it.
Finally,
And
some
you
truth.
can't stand
finally, some truth.
You can't stand
You
to
love
see
yourself.
me winning.
Me,
You can't. You damn right.
Yeah.
Because I spent
It's
so
always been
long
me.
taking
It's
care
always
of
been
this
me.
team.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Being your crutch, holding you up.
Exactly.
Holding you up like I always held
and
you
now
up.
I don't need it.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna take that right knee.
Oh, and I forgot. It wasn't this knee. It wasn't Karma that took that knee out.
Oh, what was it?
It was carrying the monkey on my back.
Oh, I'm going to end you. Last week, you had every opportunity to say something of substance, but instead, you doubled down on that same sad story you've been saying for years.
Where were you the entire time that I was out? Where were you when I went through surgery?
Instead of fighting for more, you know what you fought for? You fought for yourself.
I love myself more than anything in the world. You can't stand it.
I came to you, and before Jay Briscoe passed away, may he rest in peace, I said, yo, let's go back and let's wrestle the Briscoes at House of Glory. Let's go get that in. Let's wrestle our favorite tag team. But instead, you pushed to wrestle singles by yourself, behind my back. You alienated me. You alienated all those close to you well before your injury. And then you complained that I wasn't there when you put yourself through rehab. Then you complained that I wasn't there when you got surgery. Who was there when your child was born? Who was there and held you when you were crying, feeling defeated? But I'm the enemy?
You finally wanted to hear what I had to say. There comes a time in everyone's life where you reach a fork in the road. You finally decided to get up off your ass and do something for yourself. But what I don't understand is how you can stand up here week after week in front of these cameras and lie to these people.
I'm right here standing, still standing. And where are you?
But of course, in your true fashion, you project and you manipulate the narrative.
This tough guy persona that you claim to have, this thug, this gangster, is a defense mechanism.
But the truth is, you're just upset that I finally woke up and now you have to handle everything on your own, like I did for all those years.
But instead of fighting for more, you just spoke louder and demanded more.
Not only were you not there for some of my darkest times, and I asked you to stand side by side with me so that we could fight for our spot. What did you tell me? You said, nah, I'm good. You go fight that by yourself.
But that sense of entitlement is not brand new. That sense of entitlement comes from back when we joined Impact Wrestling in 2017. We got handed the world. And then when we came to AEW, you kept that sense of entitlement. You didn't want to share the spotlight with the inner circle, and you definitely didn't want to share the spotlight with me.
Well, what about for the last 10 years, like you like to say, when I was busting my ass making sure that we were in front of the right eyes, making sure that we had everything in check, making sure that everything was in order so that we can grow and we can prosper? Where were you? You were at home.
You created me to be the enemy. You want me to be the enemy? Fine.
I am the best in the game.
I'll be the villain to your story.
So how about we do what we do best?
And in Philadelphia,
We fight.
in the middle of that ring,
We finally put the nail in the coffin.
I'm gonna show everyone who the real man is.